In today's digital world, the product is increasingly indistinguishable from the experience itself. And our clients are overwhelmed thinking about how do they start to go about redesigning their experiences. So what we do is we help them think about both from an emotional perspective, what matters most to customers in terms of the experiences, and how frequent they are. And we help them ruthlessly prioritize to think about where to start and which parts of the experience they should start with first. Once you do that, benchmarking against both your existing competitors, but also companies that are known as being best in class in terms of digital is really important. Customer expectations are no longer set by your competitor next door. They're set by the digital native companies like Uber and Amazon that have really raised the bar. Fundamental then is what we think of as a customer storyboard, really telling a story that gets at the emotions of a customer experience and not just the product needs. So traditionally we would say things like, Joe is a 35-year-old construction worker. He has 2 kids. He wants to send them to college. What we urge companies to do is reframe that conversation and put the emotion into it. Joe's a 35-year-old construction worker who's been doing backbreaking labor for 15 years. He literally stays awake at night thinking about how he's going to be able to afford to send his kids to college. Adding that emotional element is so important to getting your employees to think about the really nuanced ways that the experience will resonate with your customers. Another important factor is joining that up with customer co-creation and rapid prototyping so that you can test that experience in real time. And then finally, while you're thinking about what can be, you have to think about how to get there. So it's really important to be ruthlessly prioritizing the ROI and the impact on the customer and the capabilities that you need to build. The most important thing, though, at the end of the day, is that you have to build continuous feedback loops where you get real-time feedback from customers. Customers' needs and expectations are changing so rapidly. If you don't have a way to monitor that, your experience can become stale very quickly. It's not an easy change. It often requires some fundamental changes to the development and the operating model of a company, but it has enormous payoffs in today's digital world.